Go real, I ride in, it's a big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills, burn out flip like 10 car wheels, pull that, give Ross chills, send different looks and my looks so kill, like some in the mouth.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy Mack and today I want to show you how I got these gorgeous, luscious crimps using a crimping iron that I got from Target. I'll be sure to link it down below. In the video, I show you how to crimp your hair without it being too bulky. I hate when I look at crimps and they're like sitting out to here. Unless that's the look you're going for, I really don't particularly care for it for me, but if that's what you want to wear, then it's on you. So if you're interested in seeing how I crimped this hair, then stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm going in with some Sebastian hairspray just to kind of give the crimps that soft hold. It won't weigh the hair down, at least if you don't spray too much it won't, but it'll definitely give you a nice hold and your crimps won't fall in a couple of hours. So like I said, I got this crimping iron from Target. It is in the description box below. And right now I'm taking a section of hair and moving about 2.5 to 3 inches down from where the middle part is. And then I start crimping there. The reason I go down a little bit is so the crimps don't bulk out on the sides. I want the top of the wig to be relatively as flat as possible. And then I want that volume to come in on the side, but not too much volume. And again, there's nothing wrong with, you know, big giant crimps if that's what you want. That's just not the look I was going for this time around. Moving on to the next section of hair, you want to make sure that the crimps are lined up. Start in the same spot on every section when you're going around the crown of the head. That way the crimps are also even and flat. And just repeat the same steps all the way around the crown of the head, making sure that all the crimps are lined up. So you have to start in the same spot on each section. If you don't, the hairstyle won't look as neat and it'll definitely create more bulk, because if the crimps aren't lined up where there should be a divot, there'll be a bump, and that bump will push the other divot up, if that makes sense, and make it bulkier. And as you round your way to the front of the other side of the wig, again, just make sure it's lined up almost perfectly. Mine was a little bit off, but nothing too noticeable. But look at how gorgeous the hair looks. The hair is dirty. I didn't wash the hair. I wore it maybe a few nights ago and decided to crimp it today and show you guys. So moving on to the second row, you want to start the crimps on the second row lined up exactly where the other crimps are, but not all the way to the root. So you'll see it'll dip in the same spot on this crimp that it does on the crimp next to it. And I had to start over because I kept turning the crimping iron down because of where they have the temperature setting. And I don't know why companies do that, why they put the temperature setting where you hold your hand. So if I did have anything negative to say about this crimping iron, that would be it. Otherwise, it did a really good job. And again, it was fairly cheap. I got it from Target. So instead of starting all the way at the root, go down a little bit so you don't create so much bulk. And instead of grabbing a big section of hair, like this section I'm holding in my hand, instead of grabbing that big section, cut it down a little bit. Like you see, if you try to grip that whole thing, it's gonna look sloppy. It's not gonna look right. So take some of that hair out and get a smaller section and then start, but don't go all the way to the root. Just come down a little bit, maybe like half a section from where you would have started, and then crimp there. And then pick up the hair, a little bit more hair from underneath it,
And instead of starting at the root of that hair, pick up where you left off on the last one, if that makes sense. So there are essentially some straight pieces still left in the wig, but those straight pieces are hid behind the crimped pieces that are on top.
Make it jump. Hey, this is what I need you to do for me right now.
And as you can see how it's kind of straight there. And then if you look at some of the other pieces under it, you'll see it's actually still straight under there. And you just want to repeat it again. Remember, a small section, spray it down, come down a little bit and start the crimp where the others on the side of it start. Crimp it. Then pick up a little bit more hair, not all of it, a little bit more. And then finish where you left off on the last one. And then pick up more hair again. And then finish off where you left that last one off it. And then finish off where you left off on the last one. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just continue to crimp, dang it. And you can see here the crimps are starting to look a little less defined. I had turned it down again, not realizing it. But we still got to push through, you know what I mean?
I feel all grills, eat in the car, that's no song bills.
Make it jump. Make it jump. Hey, this is what I need you to do for me right now.
And you still want to do the same thing in the front. Even though it's in the front of the hair, I promise you it'll look right. Don't start that second row right at the root. Come down a little bit and everything will line up perfectly. Also, when you're crimping, you want to turn the crimping iron towards the face. Not enough to burn the person or your mannequin. If you hold it out like that, it's going to be big and sticking out from your head. So make sure you turn it in some so it's flat towards the body. And then just go on with a hot comb and hit those edges, lay it down, and you're done.
Okay guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. So until next time, dream big, love hard, make mistakes, and have no regrets. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.